Okay guys, today we got a video review of a Breville Dose Control Pro coffee grinder. Okay, so if you're going to make espresso coffee, I'd highly recommend getting yourself a burr grinder. This particular grinder has the burrs, it has conical burrs, and those are the best for grinding your coffee. And you'll need one with a lot of adjustment on it to grind really fine for espresso. This one has a big range of adjustment on it. It goes from, it has 60 different settings on it. You can see right there, that's 60 coarse. There's your press and your automatic drip. It's got a percolator setting, kind of a guide to tell you where to set it for different types of coffee, and espresso way at the bottom here. And it has a timer on it, so you can adjust this dial. Once you get your grind set up and you know how much coffee you need to dispense, you can kind of set this timer, hit that button in the middle, and it'll dispense the same amount of coffee every time. The hopper, it's got a pretty good solid lid on it. It holds about 12 ounces of beans. I like the look of it, the stainless steel look. It has this little tray in the bottom here, which I've never used it as a scraper, and sort of a blade scraper for scraping off your portafilter. I'm guessing that's for a different size portafilter. Has a big and a small blade. Also has a big and a small portafilter attachments here. So these just, let's take a look here. They just snap off of there. It's pretty easy to snap them back on and off. Hard to do one-handed, but that's the smaller one. So your portafilter will just sit in there. Give an example. Drops right in there. We'll grind some beans here. Get an idea how it sounds. It's pretty loud. Right now I got it on espresso, and you can see it grinds pretty fine. It's pretty powdery. See how powdery that is? We'll grind some on auto drip. Turn it to auto drip here. Might have to clear it out a little bit. When you're changing grinds, you want to grind a little bit to clear out whatever grinds are in there. You'll see, I'll set the timer here. See the auto shut off feature. That's a little bit long, it's flooding over. But here's the auto drip. See how fine that is? It's a pretty good coarse auto drip. Try that timer one more time here. I'll turn it down a little bit. So every time you hit the button, it'll fill the portafilter the exact amount you need, which I like that. And then I'll show you the other portafilter holder here. This is the bigger one. Snaps in there nice. I got a bigger portafilter. So you can compare these two here. I think, what is it? This one's like a 20 50 millimeter. And this one's probably about a 58 millimeter. So it fits right in there perfectly. The adjustment is nice and smooth. It has little clicks. It's got a bit of a range there. But I like the coffee grinder. It grinds really good. It's been real dependable. I like the timer feature. That's probably the best feature, because once you get your grind set where you want it, and if you have a bottomless portafilter, or if you got one of these that's a pressurized portafilter with a little hole in the bottom, you're gonna have to change your grind depending on what you need. You can set that and just forget it. It'll come out the same every time. Another feature that's fantastic with this grinder is you can take the hopper off without spilling the beans all over or tipping the grinder on its side. The way you do it is you push down, turn, the hopper comes off. There's going to be a few beans in the bottom. Then you can change it out, put your different coffee in there, push down on it, turn it, locks it back in place. I think that's an awesome feature. If you like to change your flavors out once in a while, put different coffees in there, it's a nice feature. Now the coffee grinder does not have an on-off switch on it, but if it does go to sleep after a while, the way you'll know, this light on the ring will turn off. After a while you haven't used it, it'll automatically shut down. And then when you want to turn it back on, you just hit that button in the middle there and it wakes it up. Another feature of this timer is you can pause it. So if you have your grind number set exactly where you want it, and you hit the button to grind, and then you can pause it. If you hit it again, it'll pick up where it left off, and it'll finish grinding at exact time. There you go. It's been a very good grinder. I've had it about a year, and I like it a lot. Looks good too. The silver, little stainless steel accent on there. Alright, take care guys.